welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Groupers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Groupers were booted away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Clemson's offense will get first crack at it today. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Breaks away on the left. The tap, slippery slide, found his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Groupers' offense will take the field for the first time. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Line getting set on second down. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Using his feet. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the Groupers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Blow it dead around the 30-yard line.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Returner's going to try to see, and the ball is loose on the return. Kicking team's got it. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in... many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll pull it on the read. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll keep it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. The Groupers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. They could not have drawn up a better start than this. Already up 21-0.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They've got him wobbling after that big play. Now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this 1st quarter.
And that's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
They'll try the run. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. Still on his feet at the 25. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. They'll move the tight end. Looking for room. It's Craig. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. to the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Here comes the option. He'll toss it.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man.
Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. It's a draw. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the 1st quarter yet.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. The kickoff team is on the field and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Brought down inside the 15, mark it at the 14-yard line. Now a 4th down decision to be made by this offense. So now on comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Wicks. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
You'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Clemson will send the punt team out. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. The give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change. This game goes on.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Motion from the wide receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The groupers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go to the ground. Got a little space. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Run to the right. Touchdown, Clemson. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the groupers want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throwing right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 45. Make the stop at the 40. But he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move, it's Woodside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
you know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll go back to work on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
Players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Wicks. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quarterback running on the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson set up with another 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And And this defense knew coming into the game with this quarterback's speed, David, they were going to have to be ready for him to tuck the ball and take off running.
But it doesn't matter. You know it, but he's so fast. You don't know about the angles, and you can't tell how fast till you get in the game. And he just takes off and makes big plays with his feet.
And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Well, when you're backed up on the goal line like this, you've got to play quick with your eyes. You got to be react to where the football is. It's not easy to do on these Jets.
The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to